the Asana Rabbitohs Centre. Steve Maven here on the camera, live and free, and the first player to come out today is someone who you all know, Jai Arrow, and following him out is Jed Cartwright. So we're just coming to you from the northern end of the ground today. The Bunnies take on the Tigers at 3 o'clock on Saturday at Acor. And Bunnies TV is brought to you by Darryl Lee. And this month they've got their new crispy chocolate rice bubbles balls. Snap, crackle and pop. And also, just before we get started, lifelong South fan Greg is not in the best of health, and his grandson Brody Clarkson, he's been looking out for him. A shout out. So a shout out to you, Greg. He watches every game, loves the Bunnies, and get well soon, mate. It's also Junior Appreciation Round, and here comes Thomas Burgess out now with the newly shaved head, Damien Cook. So the boys were here on, I think it was Tuesday, with all their Junior League jerseys on. Now I'm just going to check the live stream. I'm just riding solo here again today. The live chat, there it is. You probably heard myself there. Bringing up the live chat. We have got some live chatters. Grandpa Bunny, channel member Paul Cullen, Karina Haza, and Trev Gillis. Said he's going to miss the game tomorrow. Oh no. Work commitments get in the way. So thank you to all our channel members for joining us. I will try and have a look at the live chat best I can as I film here and narrate this captain's run at this beautiful new Asana Rabbitohs Centre. Let's just have a little pan around. There's the big rabbit. There's the gymnasium. We've got some media setting up over here. Some people over the back there. I just went inside before and the merchandise store is nearly ready to go. Go in there and have a look. And the canteen, I could call it a canteen, it's the kiosk cafe. Still a couple of weeks away for coffee. So you'll have to get a coffee before you come maybe across the road if you come and have a look at the boys. Jed Cartwright, first bloke onto the field, and hasn't he been playing well? We had a chat to him at the golf day last week, and he told us it's the first time he's played a run of games for quite a while. Sorry, I just looked down there. So he's played, I think, every game. So good to see him getting some footy and being healthy. With the boys coming out onto the field now. Cookie. Got to be a big chance for Origin coming up, surely. Jai Arrow, another bloke who's got to be a good chance for Origin. And another bloke that don't want to keep saying everyone's got a big chance for Origin, but Stretchy, there's got to be a massive chance. And they're saying because the Fox is back, that might be in question, but as far as I'm concerned, I know who I'm putting in the side. Campbell Graham, leading try scorer in the NRL. What a player he is, and how good's he going? So, yeah, there's Hosty come out putting the shoes on. Yeah, there's a cameraman, he's setting up there. We're the only ones taking you to the Captain's Run live here at the Asana Rabbitohs Centre. The new Heffron Centre, it's nearing completion. Finishing touches are going on. So I'll just say you can just park your car there, walk over here and watch training. You can also go through the centre where those people are over there, some fans over there. You can see them over there just having a look. You go through the centre, check out the mural on the wall, check out the basketball centre on the other side, and that's AJ, Alex Johnston. Wasn't he magnificent up there at Magic Round? What a win it was, double for AJ in his 200th game. Geez, it went to script. And here comes the captain, Cameron Murray. He will play Origin in a couple of weeks' time, but we have got a lot of depth now in the forwards, which is very encouraging to cover blokes like this. So I'm going to have a chat to, he pulled the strides down there. I'm going to have a chat to JD a bit later. I'm going to ask him how a few boys are going, like Liverhavili and Shaq Mitchell and Keon. So they will be all hopefully nearing returns around Origin. So we won't be left down on troops at all. Boys just coming out now. So regulars will know we stick with the live stream. Boys just come out, warm up, go through some drills, and we focus on some players. Now, there's the scoreboard over there, the new electronic scoreboard. Put the drills up there, and so everyone can see what's going on. There's Richie Kenner. He's been named on the extended bench this week for first grade. So yeah, I've just got me coffee here, and I'll have a look at the live chat. Just focusing on the tent over there while the boys get a drink. You can have a look at that. Some of the fans in the background. So thank you for everyone who's joined us. David Morton, channel members in there. William Tommy said, if Cody has a good game tomorrow, do you reckon he's a good chance for number 14 of Origin? Well, he couldn't have done much more, even from what he's done so far. I think he has to be considered, surely. But it's a tough gig there. We've got some 5'8", we've got some utility players, some incumbents there. But we didn't win the series last year, did we? So much for the incumbency, but we'll have to wait and see. That'll be coming up soon. Here comes Isaiah Tass. Scored a try last week and set one up. What a centre he's been on the lethal left for the mighty Rabbitohs. Great player. Benny Lovett's coming out, the park spaceman. Hello to Mum and Dad, John and Fiona, maybe watching from parks, because we are going around the globe, live and free on Bunnies TV. DSF walks out with Isaac Tutupo Thompson. Both of those are first grade footballers who are a couple of the reasons why our New South Wales Cup have recorded back-to-back wins, and they will play the curtain raiser tomorrow at Acorn against the Magpies. So that kicks off at 12:40. This Troll Mitt is in the house. Didn't he go all right last week? He do it all, this bloke. Score tries, set them up, put it on the toe, little grubbers through, pinpoint perfection. And his team is benefiting from his skill. Another bloke that's coming out, Liam Knight. What a successful return. What a story. Plays one game in reserve grade, comes out, runs for 100 metres in 25 minutes off the bench. Just when we needed him, when we lost Davey Mawali to a little knee complaint. And yeah, so well done, Liam. Got the budgies out there. Cheeks is another great story at the club. He's found his way into this team now, and he's been valuable, playing big minutes. He's a good defender. He's a good ball runner. He's been great for us too. And another bloke that's been great for us is Cody Walker. I was full of praise for him in our game recap, and so I should have been. He had a hand in every try. He was scoring them. He was setting them up. He was everywhere, our Cody Walker. And yes, I think he could be a chance for Origin. He should be a chance for Origin. A couple of the more boys coming out there. Tyrone Munro, Pete Mamazelis, Dean Hawkins. The cameras are in close there on Trell. Yeah, so yeah, he's got a good spot there. I might try that spot next week for Bunnies TV Live and Free at the Asana. You can see the Asana corner post there in the foreground. And another bloke that's going to take some credit for this success of this team is the bloke there that's sitting down, Sam Burgess. It is no coincidence that this team is going good because that bloke is coaching the forwards and the team. And blokes like this here, Hosty, scoring tries, playing big minutes, he's healthy. Another reason why this team has won 5 in a row and sit poised to become on top of the ladder, or become minor premiers, or be minor premiers. If they keep this up, they will win the minor premiership. There's no doubt about it, because no one can go with this mob. Because blokes like Cody and Trell and Cameron Murray and Stretch, and the list goes on, are all star players. And they're all playing great footy, all at the right time. And another bloke who plays great footy, or another two. Here we go. Tane Milne and Hame Sele, Hamo Wera. Both in superb form. And another two reasons why we've been winning games. Since we've had Hame back, geez, he gives us plenty of punch, whether he starts or comes off the bench. Great leg drive. And the great man's walked on the field. John Sutton has walked onto the new hallowed turf of the Rabbitohs Centre at Maroubra. He goes and says hello there to Blockhead Lions and Jeremy Monaghan. So, yeah, the experience in the coaching staff at this club is the best in the NRL. There's no doubt about it. And that's why there's success at this club. So I'll just pan around here. We've got young Tallis Duncan there. He's got to be a chance maybe during the origin period of making his debut. Looks fit. He's healthy. Go over there and have a look at a few of the boys stretching up on the fence. So like I said, welcome to everyone who's live chatting. As you can see, I can't really see the live chat because I am filming through the viewfinder and bringing you these pictures in 4K on our YouTube channel. So the only place you can see the Captain's Run live is right here with Mavo on the camera and behind the microphone. So the boys are just warming up, going through their paces. And there's another bloke that deserves mention, Blake Taff. Carved them up when the New South Wales Cup team defeated the Roosters in a thriller, 28-26 at North Sydney Oval. He scored 2 tries and set up the winning try, burst through. And who was there on the spot? Pete Mamazelis pushing up on the inside and scored a great try to win the game for the boys. So that was great stuff. And there were plenty of other good performances in that side too. Big Tommy Burgess there, come up a bit closer, just come around. He's going to have a kick here. Let's have a look how he does. A little short one. Hasn't gone the distance. Yeah, so Sam's just had a word to the boys. There's JD. I'll be talking to him a bit later. Coach Jason Demetriou. Had a little chat to him after. Oh, he's just done one then. Tommy, he's got it right that time. Yeah, so JD must be happy with how things are going. Winning games. Team's happy. He's getting troops back. You couldn't want much more. So I'll just pan in on the boys and I'll just have a look at the live chat because I do appreciate everyone who live chats and everyone that is a channel member. You can become a channel member. There's a link in the description of this video. And Craig Parker's joined us and said, how good is Cody Nikorima going at the Dolphins? Always liked him. Well, yeah, he is. There was an article I read the other day about how the magic that they've worked. Coach Bennett and some of the guys there, they've had question marks about him. Well, Cody never played that good when he was here. He couldn't find a regular spot, and now he's up there and they're winning games. Big win at Magic Round on the weekend. Yeah, so Peter Bennett said hi, Mavo. Hi, Peter. Thanks for joining us. Thanks for live chatting. Hope you're enjoying the coverage of us here at the Osana Rabbitohs Centre. Just got me coffee here. Excuse me. So yeah, big clash on Saturday against the Tigers. They are sitting last on the premiership table, but have won their last 2. So you all know that it's going to be a tough game. They're going to be up for it. We have to play well. And if we don't, we could find ourselves in a bit of trouble. But if we play like we have been playing, holding the ball, completing sets, getting it to the lethal left and the rampaging right, the forwards dominating in the middle, we're going to be very hard to beat. There's the whistle, excuse me. So they're going to have probably another 5 or 10 minutes of film time before they start the ball work. When they start the ball work, it's cameras off and this live stream will cease. But we're going to continue on for a while and watch the boys. It's a beautiful day here at Maroubra. It's about 18 degrees, there's hardly any breeze, the sun's out, not a cloud in the sky. It's a perfect morning for the captain's run. Guys just having a little word there, all mixed in. Both the New South Wales Cup and the first grade side. Plenty of talent in that frame there. Take your pick of talented footballers in that frame. And talking about talented footballers, here's one here, Benny Ormby. There's another one there, Sam Burgess. And there's another one there, John Sutton. There's a multitude, and then these three over here. Bomber, Johnny Morris. JD, the coach, Super League superstar. And the only one that's on the coach on the field that wasn't a rugby league superstar is Joe O'Callaghan, but he has got a great football brain. And he is a great coach of the New South Wales Cup team. He'd be happy at the moment the way these boys are going. So we'll just take you along the line here. So what happens after this? When the live stream ends, we'll hang around, shoot some footage, and then JD will be up for media. And what we do is, as you probably know, regulars of the show will know, is we set up away from the main presser and wait for JD to finish. And we have a chat to him. Now I'll just show you the crowd. There's a decent crowd in today, the biggest one I've seen here. Of course, it's the centre's open, so that's where you can stand and watch the boys. Great access at the Rabbitohs Centre. You can see it there. There's the Rabbitohs Centre, and there's a door you can walk through there. And soon you'll be able to go and buy your merchandise and get some brekkie, some coffee, and come and watch the boys train. So it's great access for the public. At this captain's run, on the eve of a big clash tomorrow, where they're looking to go 6 in a row. And those who watched the football last night, unfortunately, poor old Renault smashed his head. I hope you're all right, mate, if you're watching. No one wants to see that. It was horrible. And they got rolled in the end by the Storm. And what that means is that they are primed for the picking now for us to go to the top of the table. For the first time, minor premiers, favourites, since when an old bloke like me was running around in 1989. I think that was the last time we won it. So that's exciting. We don't want to get ahead of ourselves. It is only May. There's a lot of footy to go. But having said that, we have got a decent draw coming up. There's a lot of games that we can consider ourselves favourites to win. Well, every game that's up in the next 5 weeks, we are going to be the favourite, regardless of who takes the field, because of what we've been doing. And it's exciting that the club's in this position now. Like I said, I've featured the coaches, and it's because of the coaches and the players and the staff upstairs that have got us in this beautiful new centre. Thanks to Randwick Council, Todd Clark and his team there have done their best to help out the club and the community, because it is going to be a real community hub here. You're going to be able to come, like I said, and have some brekkie and have a sit around and mingle with the boys coming and going. So they're up close here now. There you go. Up close and personal with the 2023 South Sydney Rabbitohs. Live and free on Bunnies TV. There's Lockie Elias, we haven't mentioned him yet. Playing well, kicking games, getting better and better. His confidence is growing. We're getting wins, and that's his mate there. Pete Manazelis. They won the Jersey Flag together. They're tight, those two. And they might see themselves playing together in first grade during the origin period. Don't want to get ahead of what JD's thinking, but we've got a ready-made replacement for Cookie if he does. So the boys are getting a bit rowdy here. Very well drilled, these boys. There's Geordie Pulitz there, does a great job behind the scenes. All these kids do a good job. From the ball boys all the way up the Blake side. everyone at this club is doing a fine job, and I hope you like the job we're doing here at Bunnies TV. Benny just getting the ball there. Grand final winner. And you wonder why our halves are going well. He's played fullback, he's played halfback, he's a NRL legend, our Benny Hornby, and he's talked that he might be taking up the coaching job elsewhere. It hasn't happened yet. So until it does, no point talking about it, is there? We're just lucky to have him here, working with our boys. There they are, the boys are all laughing and happy. I'll just pan back and see if I can catch it. Give you a bit. We'll go in a bit. We'll just, like I said, I'm just multitasking here. You've got Steve Maven on the camera. And thank you to everyone who's live chatting. Craig Banks just asked about Junior. I'm not sure there. I know that his father passed away, so he might have some family commitments. He did play last week, so I suspect he will be playing. Yeah. And John Cullen's joined us. John Cullen, brother of Paul, the Wagga boys are in the chat. Welcome, mate. And yes, what a fantastic group of players and support staff. That is correct. Couldn't have said it any better, mate. Well done. And then PC, Paul Cullen, said, "How fit is Cookie? What a player. He's very fit. For a bloke of his, he's not a young man anymore. He's around 30 odd, or maybe even more. He's as fit as they come. Fit as a fiddle. And another reason why we're winning games is because he has been playing some great footy. There's no doubt about that. So we will stay with the stream here on the beautiful turf. Look at the condition of this field. It's sensational. Not one weed in sight. And it's a great playing surface. It rises up in the middle and runs off for the water. And now the clock started. That could be till the ball work starts. I'm not sure. That could be our clock too here in the live stream, but thanks to everyone who's joined us. We are brought to you by Darryl Lee, where there's something special in every bite. Dot Build Constructions, NG Farah, the Juniors group of clubs, Blast Pit, Sight Pizza, and you are watching this on our George's camera, George Street City, and I'm sipping a Bunnaby water. Now it is Junior Appreciation Round, and I just want to mention the mighty Botany Rams. And there is a lot of events happening at the game tomorrow. Kids are going to be on the field, and there's going to be junior ambassadors. But I'm wearing my Botany Rams hoodie, proudly representing my junior club, and only have great memories of growing up as a young fella, playing for the Rams, going to training twice a week and playing footy on the weekends. And all of these blokes out here probably would have done the same, growing up, loving this great game of rugby league. It's given them so much. It's given me so much too. And I wouldn't be standing here talking to you if I didn't play rugby league. So it's a privilege. It's a great game, the greatest game of all. And Junior Appreciation Round is a great thing, because these young kids that are running around for Botany Rams or Mascot or Zetland, Alexandria Rovers, whoever this junior club is, could one day be out here on the field playing with these boys, wearing the mighty red and green of the Rabbitohs. So there's going to be a kid zone on the western side of Acor tomorrow, so you can bring the youngsters and they can have a play out there. There's a tribute to Alex Johnston too, a big Alex Johnston banner they're going to run through. AJ's going to run through, and when you enter the ground you're going to get an AJ mask. So everyone will be holding up those AJ masks, especially if he scores a try or three on the left, which of course he's a chance of doing. So yeah, a real tribute to AJ, because obviously last week he was up at Suncorp. This is our first home game since he's played his 200th game. It was a massive achievement. He's gone to 171 tries, fourth on his own. He's not far behind Brett Morris, who is fourth all time. So he will be third highest try scorer in the NRL history this year. There's no doubt about it. Lock it in. You probably need a hat trick this week to get there, but that's not out of the question, because he has scored 5 tries in a game, I think once or twice. But like I said, don't get ahead of yourself. there's a lot to happen yet, but there is tributes to AJ, and the fans are going to be able to go on the field after the game. There's also a post-game show up in the P&O members deck for members. You've got to be a member of the Rabbitohs. It costs you, if you just want to be a supporter member, it's $110, and you get lots of privileges. You get discounted merchandise. You get access to tickets before the general public, and you get to go in the Asana, not the Asana, got Asana in the frame there. There's Asana there, look. At the P&O members deck at Acor, and you get to go up there and watch the post-game show. Reggie Rabbit gets up and sings Glory, Glory on the stage with the kids. We'll have giveaways. You've got to guess the player, and also you'll see a couple of players get interviewed. Now, this week I can give you a tip that we could be having a chat to Davey Mwale and Keon Kalamatangi. So 2 stars will be up in the post-game show for the members. We do get a lot of people up there. It's a good little, hello, group. It's a good thing to do after the game. Instead of going and battling the traffic and sitting in the car park when the game ends, you come up to the members deck, watch our show, and when that's over, then you don't have to battle any crowds. You can just leave. So yeah, we interview special guests on stage, and this week it could be those 2 who, obviously ask them how they're going as far as returning to fitness and being available, because I know a lot of people want to know that. I probably will ask JD as well when I get the chance, because I know a lot of you people will like to know an injury update, and so I'm going to ask him that, ask him a few other things. I'm going to go live for that. So like I said, this live stream will end because there's probably going to be an hour or so's break in between. Then now as Jeremy Monahan's telling me to turn the camera off, there he is. He's just told the boys to turn it around. So yeah, there it is. We'll wrap it up there. I'll just show you the. I'll just show you me bunnies, the Botany Rams, that way, the mighty Botany Rams, and become a member of the Rabbitohs. See you later. And thanks to everyone who's live chatting. If I've missed anyone, Trevor Gillis, he's a channel member. There you go, he's a premium channel member. Cess Payne said, hi Mavo, Cess from Quakers Hill, keep up the good work. Thank you, Cess. Appreciate that, mate. I'll just bring that up there. So just while I catch up with it. Yeah, so Trevor Gillis has been a channel member for 14 months. And like I said, we can't film while the boys are doing their ball work, which they are now, so which is fair enough. And Patrick says, we are going for first spot this week. Yes, we are. Cess Payne says, AJ for the Blues. Oh, well, there you go. You wouldn't look out of place on the wing. Haven't really had anyone saying that, so that's a big opportunity. Peter Bennett said, hi Mavo, thank you for the telecast. The overall view from the Redfern stand was great. Perhaps you could climb up the top of the lights and film the Teamsters for us. Yeah, well, I have thought about getting an elevated position and, get maybe something from Coates High or an elevated platform, but yeah, well, you've just seen what we filmed and it's okay here, I think. It's sufficient. And Dave Morton said, great work, Mavo. So thank you to everyone who's live chatted. And thank you, especially to Karina Hazer, who goes above and beyond all the way over there in Germany. Gets up at, I think it's 1 o'clock in the morning there. And she does it because she loves this team. And she loves the fact that we show her team live and free on Bunnies TV. Thank you again to everyone. See you later.